Brother, from the same mother, I heard this place has excellent omelets.
Really? Egg pans? That's a bit over easy, don't you think?
Don't worry, I'm just getting warmed. Their bratwurst sandwich is the West.
Oh no, now you're butchering German pans too.
Oh, come on. Don't be such a sauerkraut.
This is Taste 20 and 20.
At Willow Cafe and Bistro. Chicago, are you ready to taste the city? I'm Turf Alexius.
And I'm Remo Romeo. We're on a mission to devour the Windy City one bite at a time.
Get ready for a flavor-packed adventure as we discover 20 incredible food experiences in just 20 weeks.
From hidden gems to legendary spots, we're uncovering the heart and soul of Chicago's dining scene.
Get ready to meet passionate chefs.
Taste unforgettable dishes.
And discover why Chicago is a foodie's paradise. This is Taste 20 and 20.
Andy.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
What's happening, Andy?
Good to see you again.
Likewise.
Welcome to Willow Cafe and Bistro.
Well, happy to be here. I need to satisfy my sweet tooth today.
Plenty of fresh baked goods for you to do that.
So what's on the menu?
So we're going to start with one of our weekend brunch items, which is Eggs Benedict. We have 3 different renditions of that.
Okay.
And then we'll move into one of our later, newer entrees, which is the bratwurst sandwich and homemade German potato salad.
Did you say bratwurst sandwich?
Bratwurst sandwich. And we'll top it off with a raspberry roulade.
Fantastic. Let's make it happen.
Let's do it. Raphael.
What's going on?
This is Raphael.
Real.
He's one of our bakers here, and he's going to show us how to make a raspberry roulade. We make these fresh every day. As long as there's raspberries in stock and season, then we can make it. And we're a full production bakery here, so we make birthday cakes, we make pies, cookies.
Okay.
This was a bakery for 40 years,
Yes.
so we were lucky enough to have the majority of the staff come over when we took over.
That's important.
So Raphael's been doing this for 20 years. So
That's amazing, though. You know, you've taken over the space, and yet you've chosen to maintain and keep all the employees. That's
I mean, we turned this place over in a week.
Yeah.
We couldn't have done that without the staff coming on board.
Absolutely.
It's impossible.
yes.
And if it's not broken, what do you need to fix? Let's just,
fix?
you
Yeah.
know,
Yes,
adjust
exactly.
as we go. And
Right.
so, yeah, we've been lucky because the staff is willing to adjust as we go.
It's nice. It's not a disruption. It's continuation. Just a little different face.
Yeah, I give a lot of credit to the old owner because she really made this happen for us.
Oh, those are nice pieces. Yeah. Like 2 p.m. cappuccino with a nice little slice.
The finishing touches. It's so important to make these every day
Yes.
because the berries are so fresh that really most days we sell what we have. So,
People come to expect that as well. That's the quality. They come
and they
anytime.
understand if
Yeah.
they come in and we don't have any, why we don't have any. And there it is.
Yeah. That's beautiful.
All right.
Chef.
This is Chef Jaime.
How you doing?
Chef Jaime is going to show us how to make our house-made hollandaise sauce that goes on our Eggs Benedict.
Hollandaise is really easy because egg yolks, salt, pepper, clarified butter, lemon juice, and water.
Look how precise it is. It's just like
Yeah.
art.
It's
Imagine
done.
that.
It's done. Now we're going to head over and make up some homemade German potato salad.
So let's first thing we need to do, cook the bacon. Not burn it, just cook it.
So this recipe was my grandmother's recipe.
So as a kid, did you grow up on this?
At least every holiday, if not every birthday, anytime you go to grandma's house. Yeah. But really it's more when you have the big cookouts, they would cook it in this quantity just like this.
Oh, so you're using the oil from the bacon. You grease past the bacon. Yeah, but greasing the bacon.
All these flavors is their bacon.
You're doing anything extra oil, nothing like that.
Nothing, nothing.
Good.
So once the onions are soft, we have the flour, sugar, salt, so they sit.
Okay.
Make sure all the flour is already disappeared. You just add the water and then the vinegar.
And it's an artwork, it's a skill.
Absolutely.
What, you've been at this for 20 years? 25
20
years?
years.
Yeah.
25.
I will start cooking in this place.
You started here. This is tradition over here. I mean, that's reassuring too for the customers, having that.
Protect the bacon. into.
That smell good.
Oh, it does smell good.
Looks great.
Thank you, Chef Ivan. Thank you so much.
you.
Andy, thank you so much for having us here.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers for sure. What do we have here? Walk us through this.
Well, we started with the household fashions. And I'm enjoying a nice Oktoberfest because it is that time of year to get a good Oktoberfest. Right here, this is our newest entree. It's our bratwurst sandwich. And then over here, this is one of our brunch favorites. Actually, 3 of our brunch favorites. We've got the classic ham eggs Benedict. We have the smoked salmon, tomato and spinach eggs Benedict. And we have the vegetarian, which is the mushroom, spinach, and tomato Benedict. And of course, to top it off is the raspberry roulade that you saw get made today from scratch.
That's gonna finish us off.
That's gonna finish us off.
Let's dive in. Let's dive in.
I knew you were gonna go for that
Yeah.
bratwurst sandwich, right?
No, that's calling my name first.
That's mine too. It's my favorite.
Is this unique to this place here?
This
bratwurst
one,
sandwich?
this one is started on it a couple weeks ago, and just added it to the menu last week. It's bratwurst. We cook them in beer. There's onions and peppers on it. They're also cooked in a light lager, and then bratwurst, a little spicy mustard, and we
Dive in here. This is the grandma's recipe.
grandma's recipe. This is probably my favorite thing on the menu.
Just a little bit of that vinegar.
It complements this too nicely because it's got a little sweetness to it.
Yep.
And then with that zestiness, nice blend, nice balance, right?
Taste that bacon in there. It's still a little moist from the vinegar and water.
You're in Lincoln Square. Fantastic neighborhood.
It's great.
Feels like you can sit by, you can hang out, family. So what inspired you to open Willow Cafe here?
I mean, it first started with a relationship that I built with an old owner that was here. Her name was Brigitte, and she was retiring after 40 years of being here. And so we met about a year and a half ago, and I mean, I just loved the neighborhood. I loved what she had done all that time. Her food was amazing. But I'd never owned a bakery before. So I was a little scared of that. We couldn't have done this without bringing the employees with us that were here. Because some of the things you see are different renditions of what she might have had. You know, we kind of put our own little flavor and touch to it. So that's initially what drew us here. And I mean the square.
Right.
How does your menu reflect your culinary philosophy in the community as a whole?
Well, for me personally, I like the concept of the American Bistro. You know, you can have a wide variety of food on your menu. It's not really targeted towards, one particular culinary type. So, you have a turkey club on the menu, and you have a bratwurst sandwich.
Right.
You know, one week you have, a broccoli, leek, cheese, quiche, and the next week you have mushroom soup.
Keep it interesting.
Yeah, keep it interesting and keep it changing because people
Yeah.
want change, That's true. We have a lot of regulars that come back and they want different things.
Walk us through these. That's
Sure. We didn't start with Benedict's on our menu, on our brunch menu, but very quickly found out that this is what people wanted.
Wow.
And I always want to offer a vegetarian option. And I also want to offer, something with salmon or a fish on it. And then, of course, I want traditional stuff.
I don't know what I was expecting. I wouldn't go in this direction typically, but this is. You gotta try this. This is everything.
I'm about to dive in here.
Yeah, just adding different flavors. You can come back and try, the mushroom and spinach. You can come back and try just a traditional one if you want to.
What's that veggie like?
Wonderful.
I think all we got left is what is our the highlight the show here.
This is it.
Where do we begin with this? Where do we begin with this raspberry?
You just dive
Yeah,
in.
you
You just
dive
dig
in.
in. You just
All
dig
right.
in.
I have a need.
It's that heavy whipping cream,
Man.
sugar.
And it's light still.
Yeah.
It's light.
It's like,
Yeah, because it's the sponge cake that keeps it light. It's not heavy.
It's not heavy. No. Which
it's
one?
super delicious.
What's your favorite so far here?
I would have to say, if I'm gonna have more of a lunch type or a meal or dinner, this is gonna be my go-to. I'm in the mood for breakfast. any of these. I mean, it's wonderful. This was a first for me, and I highly recommend it. That's gonna be my go-to, honestly. Yeah, that potato.
Anyway, thank you for doing this, man. I mean, what you've created here is special.
We have a jam.
Thanks for coming in.
Absolutely.
Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, Lincoln Square is lucky to have you.